Hi guys, my name is Steve B. Coming to you today to talk about staying sober for today. I'm in my favorite park in my favorite place in the back by the woods, and I don't know. I thought I'd talk to you a little bit today about compassion. Compassion is a beautiful thing that people can possess, and I have to tell you personally that if I think people with compassion are wonderful, beautiful people. And I don't know, it's just a great attribute. It's a great trait to have, compassion, compassion. You know, eh, when you see a person suffering or an animal suffering, or if you see, things that are just not going good, or someone's sad or upset, or uh, like lost a loved one, and things like that. When you have compassion for them, that's the most beautiful thing you can have for another person or animal or thing or situation. I honestly, I don't know. If I could be anything in the world, what I'd like to be is a compassionate person, had to care about other people, because what a trait to have. And my girlfriend Lena has that. She's got it in spades, and I think she's passed some of it on to me. I have it too, and sometimes it causes pain. Sometimes it causes discomfort. Sometimes it causes uneasiness. But I could honestly say that it's a beautiful trait, and it's something to cultivate. And I think we learn that. I think we learn it, and in a lot of areas, I have that. I have it for nature. I have it for God's creatures. I don't like to see uh, anything suffer, or being an animal, a person, or people. I don't want to see them suffer. And you know what? We're in a world that happens. People do suffer. People do have they have uneasiness or compassion or suffering in their life, and it makes me very sad. And I learned in recovery, and I learned coming to the Lord Jesus that I can have a life where I care about people, and I have compassion, and I love that. I don't know. I just love that trait. I think it's a beautiful trait to have, and a wonderful thing to be compassionate for other people or place or things, and or animals or God's nature. Nature's a wonderful thing to care about. Um, Here I am again, down my favorite park, my favorite area in the park. I'm back here talking to you guys. I'm talking about, sobriety. Before I had sobriety, I didn't have anything. Before I had sobriety, I didn't have compassion. Honestly, when I was drinking, I had no compassion. I was full of hate. I hated everybody and I hated everything, and life was terrible. And well, I was poisoning myself with the devil's fluid, you know, the demon gin or whatever you want to call it. But I loved alcohol in every shape and form, and I haven't had it now in quite a while. And I think I'm a completely different person from coming into recovery, when I did. And I don't know, the best is yet to come, because I'm not done yet. I'm still not done with this thing called life. I'm still talking to you guys. I'm still out here today. Today happens to be August 1st, 2025. And wow. What a great thing. August 1st. The summer's flying by, but yeah, I can't tell you how great the weather is. It's almost like a fall day. I mean, I'm out here today, and I don't think it's much more than 62 degrees, but it's nice. It's nice, and I like it. It's a nice change of pace to how it's been lately. Um, it's been very, very hot and humid, and and the sun is coming out. The sun is coming out right now. Thank God the sun is coming out. How are you guys today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're wanting to stay sober today because it's a great day to stay sober. It's a great day to have a great day. And I'm here to share it with you in my small way. Guys, it's a wonderful day. August 1st, Friday, August 1st, 2025. And I don't know, I had a really odd dream last night. I was working. I don't know if it was work, but I was with work people, and one of them was a foreman that was in. He was in it last night, and we were walking, and it's a dude that I really liked. I had a lot of respect for, and he was just about the best foreman that I worked with over there. A great guy, wonderful guy, and I don't know what the heck I was dreaming about, but he was in it, and we were walking, and we were. I don't know what else was going on, but it was like highway stuff. I don't know, and then I was going by it, and he was definitely in it. Um, so what's going on with you guys today? Anything good? Yeah, anything good going on with you today? It's another day. God gave me another day above ground, and I'm happy to say that it's a beautiful day. I'm outside in my t-shirt, and I am. I would almost go to say it's a little chilly, but it's freaking awesome. The sun is coming out. It was cloudy when I first got down here. It was cloudy, and now it's quite nice. You know, and to cultivate compassion. Yeah, and before I got sober, I didn't have any compassion. I was full of hate, full of anger, and when I don't walk with the Lord, when I don't walk with the Lord Jesus, it's the anger comes out, the just dissatisfaction with everything comes out. I get to go. I go back to when I was drinking, and when I was drinking, it wasn't good. It wasn't a good thing. And I haven't in a long time, and I don't plan on it. There's really no freaking reason, no reason in the world to drink today. I I'm living my best life, with being sober and trusting God in my life. I'm living my best life that I could possibly live, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I have no regrets since I not only quit drinking, but since I came to the Lord, and he's been guiding me and protecting me and watching over my family, and you know it's just a great thing to walk with the Lord, to walk with Jesus, because there's nothing better, nothing nothing better than to walk with the Lord. And I want to plan on doing that today, and I want to tell him when things are good, tell him when I'm not feeling so good. You know, somebody was telling me today that well, you're a Christian, and it sounds. some of these things that you're dealing with, that's how I deal with stuff. That's how I've been dealing with stuff for 33 years now. God is just he's just blessed me, and the only way I can deal with stuff is to talk about it and vent. I have to vent. And venting is one of the greatest things I have. When something's bothering me, if I vent about it, by the time I'm done venting, I'm usually better. And God knows that. I know that. And I don't know. It's just a wonderful thing to walk with the Lord. Um, before I had that, I don't know what I did. I probably drank more, got upset more, swore more. It's just like, I have Jesus in my life today, and that's the thing that makes all the difference in the world. That makes all the difference in the world, guys. You know, the Lord Jesus Christ. I don't have a chance in recovery to talk that much about Jesus, but on these videos I do, because we talk about higher power and recovery. Jesus is my higher power. He's my higher power in life, and I wouldn't trade my life with anybody for any amount of money for anything. My life is good, and I have the Lord on my side, and He makes everything beautiful. You know, so I could honestly say that it would be that way for you too. If you come to Him, He's not going to reject you. He will accept you, and and you will have your best life here and now, on planet Earth. Um, all I can say is I never thought I'd live such a good life as this. When I was young, I worried about everything, and I wish I had the Lord in my life when I was young, but I didn't know. I had a lot of things to learn about, to experience, and honestly, yeah, yeah. Um, I have no regrets today. I'm waiting for our meeting. You know, I fed my buddies the squirrels. And I watch them, and I freaking love spending time with them. They're awesome. And I didn't finish up the almonds yet. Pretty soon though, because when I showed up today, there was about six of them, 6 or 7 of them, about seven maybe, of them. Waiting, just waiting for me to throw them some nuts, and I did, and they were happy, and they look satisfied because I don't see a lot of them around now. So I probably fed them to the full. Which is awesome. So, guys, what's up? What are you going to do today? You're not going to drink. You're not going to use. What you're going to do is stay sober today, and try to be compassionate to people, because compassion is a beautiful trait, and it's something to want and to have. And I don't know. I think I'm a somewhat compassionate individual today, and I want to continue doing that. Because compassion is a beautiful thing to have and to want, and to share with other people, to share with God's nature. To uh, it's like it's not what we get in this world; it's what we give. And I think if you're a compassionate person, you'll learn on a daily basis to give, and to it's like heaven on earth. It's like heaven on earth, to be full of compassion. What a wonderful thing. So, guys, um, if you would give me a like and subscribe, please, give a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. It's okay. Love you all. God bless.